What's going on with the construction at the Fed Mahal? Well, President Trump is letting Jerome Powell have it over the price tag.
He's building a building. It's $2.7 billion. They have a $900 million overrun. What is that? And that was given by Biden. That was another Biden deal. And this guy's building this building that's severely overrun. And what does he need the building for? What does he need? He needs space for more people.
Well, tonight we're finally getting an inside look at what's going on at the Federal Reserve work site. Federal Housing Director Bill Pulte, his family has a big history in construction. He's going back to his roots, and he found out, maybe he's trying to find out why it cost $2.5 billion to revamp the Federal Reserve's headquarters.
All right, everyone, they're here getting ready to put up some scaffolding. As I said, they have concrete that they're putting in, got some new steel that they're putting in, some new rebar. You know, I've spent my whole life in construction. It's very hard for me to believe that you could spend $2.5 billion just on concrete and steel and some of this other stuff that they're doing. It's very concerning for the American taxpayers. We're back at another gate. With middle of the day here, you'd think a lot of construction workers would be here. This is, I guess, entry and exit. I don't see any workers in this area, so we only saw 6 workers over there. Only saw a handful over there, and doesn't look like anywhere there's anybody over here. So I don't know where Jerome Powell is. Where's Jerome Powell? Where did Jerome Powell put the $2.5 billion? This guy's supposed to be the money manager for the world's biggest economy, and it doesn't even look like he can run a construction site. So something doesn't smell right here. Something is very bad.
Where are the workers? Federal Housing Director Bill Pulte is here, but left his construction vest at home. Bill, you said something is very bad. What do you suspect is going on, given what you saw there today? Now, you were outside. I know you're going to get an official tour later on this week.
Yeah, on Thursday, some of the White House officials, James Blair and Russ Vought, we're going to go and check it out and see what the hell's going on the inside. But from the outside, you know, I've been in the construction business my whole life. $2.5 billion is a lot of money. I mean, you're spending $2.2 billion to build an NFL stadium. But I go outside to this building, and they're taking down marble. By the way, marble lasts for a long time, right? Hundreds, if not some cases, thousands of years.
Why is that?
Steel is very strong. They're taking down the steel. It doesn't make any sense whatsoever.
Are they doing some rewiring for the internet or
Well, they can claim anything, but I'll tell you, it doesn't make sense. It doesn't make sense. We're going to get to the bottom of it. Jerome Powell is the worst Fed chairman in history, and I think it's going to get a lot worse for Fed Chair Powell.
Now, you spoke with a local about this building. Watch.
So do you think this building should cost $2.5 billion?
No way. No way. No, that's crazy.
How do you know that building shouldn't cost $2.5 billion?
I don't think any building should cost $2.5 billion. That's a lot of money.
Does that look like a magical building up there, or just a standard building?
Standard building, like a school.
Well, how do the contracts work for something like this?
Well, they're very sophisticated, and that's what makes you concerned is that, you know, I said to my staff today, I said, I want to quit government and go get a contract for a big commercial building in D.C. This is way better than building housing. I mean, I did the numbers. You could build like 6,000 homes for as many, for one building that you're doing here. It's a total scam. It's crazy. I think we're just scratching the surface as to what Chairman Powell's been up to, and it's very concerning. And, you know, we joke about it, but at the same time, you know, I basically run Fannie and Freddie, and we oversee the mortgage market and the housing market. This guy is hurting Americans every day by keeping these rates high. This is a very serious matter. So the fact that we have some numbskull running it like this, it's very concerning for the housing market.
Well, it's funny that you use the word numbskull, because President Trump spoke today, and he had a similar way of describing the situation. Watch.
People aren't able to buy a house because this guy is a numbskull. He keeps the rates too high, and probably doing it for political reasons. The only time I remember him cutting rates, I mean, he cut the rates just before the election to try and help Kamala or whoever he was trying to help. He probably didn't know.
Well, Trump announced tonight that they do have a trade deal with Japan. A huge amount of money will be coming into the United States.
Killing it.
I hope
He's
Japan
absolutely killing it.
doesn't cheat on this deal. $550 billion, he said. Japan is notorious.
Well, he's killing it.
Not living up to his deals, but that deal is in place.
The president is killing it. He's going to do things that are way above his first term, which was glorious. The problem is we've got this Fed chair, and he's standing in the way of ultimate success. So we got to get rid of him. I think he's going to go.
He hates the tariffs and is mad that they didn't cause inflation.
He hallucinates that they cause inflation. They didn't cause inflation. It's total nonsense. But he will resign. I'm very confident in that. And once he does, this economy will boom like never before.
Bill Pulte In the construction vest, back to your roots. Pulte, good to see you. Thank you so much.
Hey, Sean Hannity here. Hey, click here to subscribe to Fox News YouTube page and catch our hottest interviews and most compelling analysis. You will not get it anywhere else.